Hold on. Canada popped up out of nowhere for whatever reason. I do not know why Canada popped up. So I'm gonna find out. Why did Canada pop up, Boo Boo? Please tell me. Let me just do window capture. There we go. What the? That was very loud. Let me. I don't even know what that music was.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Wait, what about Canada?
There we go. Wait, what about Canada? Oh! Kaio said, like, I was watching Kaio's video, and then for some reason, all of my recommended were just political dooming about Canada, like, Canada is ending! Look at this thing, the Prime Minister, like, you know, really, really bad, like, everything, like, we're all going to die type of thing, type of news. Like, why are people leaving Canada type of thing? And then, you know, I check, like, okay, what's going on with my YouTube recommended, what's that? And I check, I don't even have a YouTube recommended with that account. Like, they're telling me they don't have my history, so they're not even showing me anything in the home. I don't, my YouTube recommendation just went inside for a second, and then I went to check another video, it's not clear if I see, technically it's from our resident Canadian then. No, Siri, go away, Siri.
Why does Siri?
Thank you, Siri. I feel bad. I feel a bit bad for Siri now.
Why am I being called Siri? I'm not even Siri. I'm not. Okay, maybe I'm an AI, but still.
Well, I'm being called Siri. Okay, okay. Oh, they're tanky. We'll be fine.
Okay. Well, whatever she's doing.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Save your explanations for later.
Yeah.
Where's the there we go.
Still fine? Still fine? Still fine, okay, good. Just one less chest. Save your explanation will there. Poor Kusuriya.
Oh, it's back to stream. Let me just turn on the feed again. Alright, last time we left off, we were dealing with Yanqing being a crybaby and throwing a tantrum. That's the best way to sum him up, right? I think so. I think that's the most accurate representation for that boy. Representation? No, the most accurate summary of that boy right now. He is throwing a tantrum. That's all he's doing, he's just throwing a tantrum. Anyways, we have this daily quest we gotta do. And we also have to use up our Trailblaze power before we can do anything else. I could have done this before stream, but
Can you just give me something? 100% great.
well,
Is it just me, or are there fewer people in the healer's market now?
he needs Jingliu correction. Who needs Jingliu? Oh, you mean? Yes, yeah, he does. I thought you were about to say referring to someone else, but I'm like, oh wait, yeah, he does. It clicked. Wait, what? Yes, I've already reported the drifting bottle. situation to the Realm Keeping Commission. According to their feedback, they have not received any reports of missing persons, and this castaway is likely a fabrication. The Pearl Keepers will not be dispatched for ocean rescue again before obtaining a conclusive evidence of their existence. If you come across anything similar, just deal with it yourself. That is, unless you find conclusive evidence inside the drift bottle. Also, the Pearl Keepers have recognized your abilities. From now on, you will no longer need to report to me before a patrol. You can go directly to the beach, and you'll be compensated for your efforts. Either way, please do another patrol across the beach for me. AK, they're making us deal with the whole job ourselves now. They don't want us to go through them anymore. It's our job now. They are shirking on their duties right now. Bunch of lazy people. What am I, an employee? No. Oh, there's no drift, but wait, there's something there. But it's in a different spot this time. Dear friend, I remember saying that I have given up on getting help. I'm writing again in case you missed the previous letter. A star skiff broke down nearby and a castaway drifted to my island. He has lost his memory, and all I know is that the day I found him was on the 3rd of July, a Saturday. So I called him Saturday. Unlike me, he is eager to return to civilization. I hate to see people suffering. I hope you, as someone suffering civilization, could talk Saturday out of going back. I've already made a draft. Please help me revise it and then throw it back into sea. The ranks of the castaways have grown, and they want to reply? What am I going to do now? Alright, I reply. Alright, let me explain whether you should rejoin civilized society. Upon reading the draft, you sense this uncontrollable urge to express itself, be it lamenting the fact that young people cannot find jobs within a long-living society, or the external pressure brought about by the Interastral Peace Corporation. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the IRS either, so you know what? After you finish reading it, even you don't wish to return to civilized society, let alone Saturday. Is there anything you can add to this? You come to understand that what this castaway seeks is never advice from a stranger, but validation and approval. The castaway hopes that you, as someone who suffers inside civilized society, can convince Saturday not to return to it. It's time to write something. Honestly, where are you people? That's an understatement, if anything. However, the preceding tragedy is, if anything, an understatement. People in human society have learned to master true emotions and have no time to process their sorrows. All there is a chain of suffering from an inability to show their true selves, and you'll get replaced by someone else before you even broken down. Your additions further exaggerate the critical state of modern society. This letter contains no shred of kindness or morality. Presumably, Saturday will be unable to sleep after reading this, for the words naked exploitation is positively leaping out of the page. You cast the drift bottle back into the luminescent depths, hoping that these suggestions will reach the hands of those that need them. The logic that lies behind the signs keeps reminding you that the chances of this letter reaching an island that even the Pearl Keepers could not find is 0. However, you have done what you must. That is what matters. It seems there is nothing else out of the ordinary happening along the beach. I'll end my patrol here. You have got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh! Are you serious? Oh no! I just found out that apparently, the community that said that they were going to be done for with the company for now, seems like they're planning another community lethal company stream for today. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Okay, well, I'm gonna figure things out, cause it depends on like what happens with Boo Boo side of things. Cause we might join in with Boo Boo, cause Boo Boo collab is always awesome. But now I also have another community thing we have to consider joining. Oh gosh. Okay, what could we have some? We got some time. We have some time. So we have a few hours. They're gonna do some stuff before the Leave Company stream. So they're doing a tutorial on Stream Deck, I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to get in on that, or figure out if I can get on that. All right. Anyways, back to business. We are going to be on rush mode now. Alright, we're just gonna just do our things. I think we're going to pull for a Ruin May, because I think Ruin May, because we have a lot of Jades. I think I'm more comfortable going for it now. Especially since I hear that she's absolutely broken of a character. So we want as many Harmony trace materials as we can grab. And as a reminder, after Dr. Ratio comes out, until we get like more no wait. Yeah, after Dr. Ratio, the characters for Penacony forward, and I don't know if this applies to newer characters in the previous planets like Dollbug, Heart of Space Station, etc. The new characters going forward will all be using a new form of trace materials going forward. I don't have Jace, but hopefully with the pity I have, maybe I can get Archeon. You have 2 patches. You have more than enough time to get to get Jade. So unless you're going for other characters like Black Swan, then maybe that's a concern. Or Sparkle.
Time for a plan.
Regardless,
This is double speed.
Ruin May is essentially, for these trace materials, is going to be one of our last few characters we grab trace materials for now. And I don't know how to feel about it. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I think it's more of a good thing than a bad thing.
Time for a plan.
Blade of Moonlight.
Because I mean, I feel like it's good that that there is different materials for characters, because then you know exactly what you need for a character, and what they need is isolated from other characters. So like, if you get materials from gradually for a character, and then different form materials from another place for another character, you can build up more than one character easier. I feel like, or something like that.
Converge and awaken. Human.
I mean, having it all on one material is fine and all, but I do feel like it makes things nicer if it's like if there's like separate materials for characters.
Time for a plan. I think something bit me. Time for a plan.
It just makes it easier to manage resources. I feel like, at least for my sake. Because like, there's been multiple times when I was like trying to upgrade like multiple characters at the same path, and I'm just sitting here like,
Time for a plan.
I have to spend so many of this resource into this character.
Human creations. Time for a plan.
I mean, we're gonna have to spend a lot of resources on another character anyways through all the trace materials and whatnot we have to deal with. But I feel like those issues can be mitigated, and by just having like different forms of trace materials, like 2 forms of harmonic or high harmony trace materials feels nice to me. Not to mention, on the lore side of things, it gives us more lore, because I'm pretty sure the first set of trace materials are focused on the Aeons, or at least the original Aeons. And so, I wonder what the theme for the next set of trace materials are going to be. I'm very curious. Are they going to be another part of the Aeons, or is it going to be something else related to the Aeons? I'm very, very curious on that front. Oh gosh, I forgot about Forgotten Hall. That's something we're gonna have to deal with, probably. Where's he got a photo? I mean, I gotta do Simulated Universe, so. As well. Also, what path is Archeon gonna be so I can pre-farm it? Who knows? Because I don't look at leaks. If I have to assume... Oh, wait, no, we do know. So, wait, hold on. Factions. Yeah, so we know... So, thanks to the... Oh, you just reminded me. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to have to watch the live stream, because I didn't watch the live stream yet. But, what we do know is that Acheron is a Galaxy Ranger. And the Galaxy Rangers follow the path of the hunt. Or they're part of a faction that is a part of the hunt, or follow the Aeon of the hunt. So, with that in mind, presumably, based on that information, most likely she is gonna follow the path of the hunt. Presumably, because she explicitly says she's a Galaxy Ranger. Now, that is not entirely true, because there is some factions that follow the hunt, but they don't, they don't have the path of the hunt. Like Jin Yuan is the leader of the Luofu who follows the hunt, but he doesn't follow the path of the hunt. He follows the path of erudition. But name again. I need to explicitly let you know, you cannot pre-farm Acheron. At least not right now. You have to start pre-farming her once Penacony is released, because they are released in a whole new slew of trace materials. I love the OK emote. It is a really a good emote. I'm glad I found that when I was looking at Star Rail emotes. But here, let me open up the inventory real quick. So it's not starting the next patch, but in 2.0, where's the trace materials? There's the trace materials. These materials right here, they're not going to be obsolete. they're still going to be usable for the characters before 2.0. But for characters that release 2.0 and onward, or at least from 2.0 until 3.0, because they might be making a whole new slew of traces again. Regardless, in 2.0, they're going to release a whole new set of trace materials. So a set for destruction, a set for the hunt, a set for preservation, a set for harmony, a set for abundance, and a set for... Where's my erudition stuff? Oh, there's also nihility and erudition. So, and these trace materials that are going to be newly released, they're going to be all for the newer characters, including Acheron. In addition to this, there's going to be a alternative trace resource that has a high. You need a high amount of them in order to exchange it for at least one trace material. But regardless, there's going to be a universal currency with the trace materials that you can utilize to spend on any in exchange for any trace material. I think they're called Tears of the Goddess or something like that. So I don't know how you get them. I'm assuming like whenever you do a trace focused node or combat area, not only will you get the trace material you see, here, but you also get Tears of the Goddess that you can then exchange for trace materials that you wish for. Oh, where's the one that gives a thumbs down? Oh, let me go find that. 7TV. What the heck? Also, there are some crazy emotes on 7TV. Like, there's one about Silverwolf's thighs for whatever reason. I don't get why. Some people are just down bad. Like, down bad crazy. Oh, here we go. I guess that's the one. It might not be the one. Let me focus on her, little tech. Oh, not okay. Not okay. That's the one. The thumbs down one is the not okay one. So, this one. Is that the one you're talking about? Or is there another one? That's the one. There you go. Not okay. Keep escaping me. Damn, I was horribly late. You're fine. You're fine. I might be that most likely I just didn't notice. We have low latency, so yeah. Anyways, have you seen how many credits we have? Meanwhile, I hear everyone's broke. I can't imagine being broke in this game. I really can't. We nearly have wait, how much do we have? We almost have 10 million credits. I am rich. Give me some. I mean, if you borrow my character, like if you just borrow my character, well, actually no, I have to borrow your character. If you give me a character to borrow, I will borrow your character, and I will give you credits. I'll give you like 10k credits per day. Does that count? No? Okay. But to be fair, I have spent money on the Battle Pass, so that's why I have so much money. The Battle Pass is actually very lucrative. Compared to Genshin, Genshin's Battle Pass is pennies compared to this. It is absolute pennies, to say the least. Also, I saw more stuff about what's going on with that law that's being discussed right now in China. I'm not sure how to feel about it, but we can only wait and see what happens from here. We can only wait and see, sadly. Like, there's no other option. Oh wait, there is something I have to do. There is. I forgot. We get a free doctor ratio, so I have to get the hunt materials. What do I have to fight? Oh, that's easy. We already have the team for it. Okay, never mind. I was concerned for nothing. I totally forgot about doctor ratio.
Time for a fun.
Didn't we talked about it? I think yesterday. About the law about how they're restricting, daily login bonuses, how you handle payment methods or something like that, or payment,
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
the ways that gacha games make money. That's how that's what they're regulating, or at least that's what regulator is trying to regulate in China. Well, it's not just Arknights. That's not just Arknights. It affects every gacha game that's in China. And it affects one like one nation, and like if it shakes an entire entire gacha games, like revenue structure or something like that to its core, then that change might be applied to everything outside of China as well. So
No matter. Time for a
like, it
fun.
depends on how severe the law is, and if everything on that actually goes
This is
through.
double speed.
Let's hope it's only in China.
In lunar flame.
Well, that's just it. It's going to be in China, but here's the thing.
Blade of moonlight.
From what I read from the thing, I think you linked me or something. Well, from what I saw, the changes are so drastic, it would have to be applied to not just China. Because
Converge and awaken.
essentially the gacha rule system is essentially, I think, no longer valid. I mean, it probably is valid. But, actually no, it's not even valid anymore. They have to, wait, I don't know if it's valid or they just have to offer a alternative option to allow you to straight up purchase characters with money instead of the in-game currency.
Time for a fun.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Wait, if the regulation is just to make, wait, is that what the regulation is about? Is it just to force every single company to like, hey,
Time for a fun.
so you gotta start offering these characters for like a actually listed price in addition to gacha?
This is double speed.
Oh, okay. So it's like, okay, so the regulation to force gacha game companies to offer a alternative option to just straight up buy the characters instead of going through the gacha.
In lunar flame.
You know what?
Blade of moonlight.
If that is actually the angle they're going for, I would agree with that. And also,
Creations.
how the heck are the regulars in China, of all places,
Time for a fun.
figuring this stuff out before anyone else outside of them has it figured out? How?
Converge and awaken. Time for a fun.
I still disagree with the 1 hour restriction for playing games, but
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
yeah. I just hope that it doesn't doesn't too drastically change things. I just hope. Not okay.
Time for a fun. This is double speed.
I mean, so, like, here's the thing. China is like a leading player in the work of psychology. Like most important psychology research is done from China, or receive that research mostly from China because they are so dedicated on research. Like the most popular news stories about China is military and whatnot, but one of their major strengths is actually research and business. And this is not me like making things up or anything. Like, this is from like when I was in like going through psychology and learning psychology. Half the papers I had to cite through came from China. And they are leaps and bounds way ahead of us in terms of understanding things that people probably don't even realize. Now, because of how far they're in, it can lead to people who don't fully understand to go into like more drastic measures of handling the issues, such as the 1 hour restriction. Especially since it has been agreed upon, even over there, that research into like gaming addiction and whatnot is hard to fully research because there's so many factors involved in it. But it doesn't change the fact that they have a lot of good research over there, and it's mind-boggling how far behind everyone else is.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Yeah, because they do so much research. Like, it's crazy how much China is invested in psychology research. But it makes sense because, like, not only like they have to do it in order to understand how to, you know, use propaganda, but assuming they use propaganda, I don't even think they even need to do any propaganda anymore. Besides, you know, in the political stage. But that's a whole other topic. We're not gonna go too deep in that topic. But
In lunar flame.
like purely on the cusp of like what they're are doing, it's scary and impressive like how much they have done research in psychology.
Time for a fun.
Yeah, you're right. Because yeah, that research gets like the investment into research gets reinvested into education and schooling, which gives them more workers and better workers. That helps keep their workforce in the times of where they're at and what they need. Okay. Side stuff out of the way. Let's get back to business. We have to go to... I'm not even in the right place. What? Why am I not following the Oh, because I did a daily mission. Why does it keep going to back to business? We're not even on that quest. We're focused on this. This is the main priority game. Alright, Jing, let's go take on your son. I mean, your apprentice. He needs a good whipping.
Let's go.
I don't know how to really write it or express it, although my brother would be best at explaining it since he is the one first in line to experience them. That's fair. Okay, we're going back in. I can't tell if it... Okay, were you two just standing here in a staring contest the entire time?
Lieutenant of the Seat of Divine Foresight. Is that the best you can do? And I was thinking I'd be done for the moment you drew your sword. I didn't think I would last this long. I'm not half as bad as I thought.
Young one, you're hesitating again. You're always hesitating. Your opponent is no match for you. Yet they have managed to fend you off for this long. As a swordsman, have you not any pride? Do you want to repeat the disaster you suffered at Dragon Prayer Terrace? It's time to finish it. Only blood can cleanse the shame of the sword.
I have no clue, name. I have no clue.
He won't do it.
General.
Young one, your old teacher has arrived. Under his tutelage, you never experienced true failure. But after suffering your first major setback, your confidence in your swordsmanship has been faltering. You worry that the general is disappointed in you. You worry that you don't have what it takes to be the person the general wants you to be. Now, show him what I have taught you. He'll be very proud of your progress. Tell him that with your sword, you will bring victory to the Xianzhou.
With my sword.
Yanqing would never draw his sword on me to prove himself. I have confidence in him. This confidence is not a belief that he will win every contest. It is a belief that he will one day break free from the paradigm of victory and defeat, and realize his true reason for wielding the sword. The pleasure of swordsmanship, the saving of life, and the dispatchment of enemies. This truth must be discovered by himself. No one can teach it to him. Now is the time for him to take that step.
General,
Break free from victory and defeat? Those are just empty words to comfort the dead and the defeated. Think of your crushing defeat at Dragon Prayer Terrace. Think of how you felt then, teetering on the brink of death. If the sword of that Stellaron hunter had pierced your flesh, you wouldn't be standing here pondering the meaning of victory and defeat. Now is the time to break all your chains. Draw your sword on your master, to the general who is trying to imprison you. Draw your sword.
General, allow me to demonstrate my swordsmanship. I hereby challenge you. Apyra, I challenge these swords to battle!
Young fool. How disappointing. Your accomplishments would have been limitless. But you were led astray by empty idealism. None of that matters anymore. While teaching you, I studied your every move inside out. And now you wish to throw down the gauntlet. Very well. In your own image, and with your own techniques, I will teach you one final lesson. Your swordplay, every stroke and sway.
Wait.
Committed it all to memory.
Okay, it's an illusion. That's so weird.
Now, allow me to demonstrate.
I could have attacked with that. Oh well.
Merciless intent. How powerful I am.
No, Yanqing. Conceal your form and hide your intentions. Don't fall for their distractions.
Understood. Punish evil, no matter. I think you can hit me.
Blade of moonlight. will be revealed. In lunar flame.
Okay. Here goes 2 swords.
More enemies. Time for a fun.
This. Oh.
Time for a fun. You're all in. This combat needs This is double speed. I'm just warming up. No matter. All
Sure you
things
are.
Human creations.
Ready for death.
Oh, whoops! I had the wrong target on. Apparently.
Time for a fun. Quick divination. Commencing research. Here, try this. Reciprocity. Can I have fun this time? I see through you. Converge and awaken. Cut through the rents. I think something hit me. Yin and yang. Huh. More enemies. I failed.
That reminds me, I have not done the other world of Simulated Universe yet, or the new one.
One hit, one stroke of luck, one victory.
Impressive. I am bested.
Ew, it's about time we got this guy into the gourd.
Oh, you did, yo! I was about to say, I thought he was gonna do a plot twist here. I thought he wasn't gonna go into the gourd for a second there. Alright.
General,
I know what you wish to say, Yanqing. We can move past the melodrama.
then, to the rest of you, thank you for bringing me out of that daze. Especially you, Miss Sushang.
Hold on a minute.
Why does everyone that gets heliobust love to apologize for it? You're the victim here. They're the ones stirring up chaos.
Hold on. I need to figure out. I need to see this. Hold on. Booboos reacted to Armor Core. I need to see this real quick. Hold on. I'm sorry for interrupting your very important immersive experience in Honkai Star Rail, but we have an important message from Boo Boo. Not an important message, but we had to figure out what Boo Boo's watching about Armor Core 6.
Totally watch it.
What the?
Honestly, it's a Battle of Armored Core 6 is so good. Spring around your birthday? Who's the Supreme Commander? Armored Core looks so cool, honestly. Like, I haven't played it, but I've seen some people play it. Oh, it's always looks so cool. Birthday. Sweet, happy birthday. Hello, welcome back, user. Welcome back. Happy birthday. Fun play. I've seen you. Hang on. Close door. Here we go.
Wait, that's the Barbados. Wait a second. What is?
Game for a while.
I'm still not done.
Had some really good cheer with that. Oh, big hi to you too. Oh, how have you been, new user? Have you been enjoying the Christmas season? I'm still not done. Still not done. God, emotional music. I've been with Global, I'm playing Rise and Grain for listening. Oh, thank you. I've been with Grain.
personal grudge.
Let me get the link.
Okay, back to our schedule. Back to our Honkai Star Rail adventure. Okay. Okay. I should. Also, name. I still can't believe how many people are. Hold on, let me check, make sure if people are actually doing drops for this game. Like, for whatever reason. Okay, good. Good job, all of you. Good job. Everyone who's streaming right now, you're doing a good job. None of you are listing drops. Good. Because, in truth, there is no drops in this game right now. There is no drops. I still can't believe how many people list drops. I still just can't believe it. And also, it's also weird that we haven't gotten drops. But then again, I understand. Like, we're at the later halves of the patch cycle. Maybe when 2.0 comes out, we'll have another set of drops coming in. Anyways.
It should be me thanking you for holding back during our battle. Or maybe, just maybe, it's due to a sudden skill improvement? Don't you think?
Well, please yourself, aren't
She
you?
went toe-to-toe with the General Star pupil. I'd be pretty pleased with myself, too. We're gonna need to get you a
Hi, Blue.
page news story for this one. Heck, let's get some billboards.
So, you've made it your daily mission to tease me, huh?
With respect to this incident,
What the
what is your
heck?
plan for posting on the Lawfu's ghostly grove? Since it concerns the seat of divine foresight, I am hoping you could.
Blue, why are you getting all sussy in my chat? I like how the moment I say that, you swap to a different emote right away.
Well, about that. Let me discuss it with her first.
Let's talk to Good Night for now. What? We're just gonna post that one.
Is everyone
Oh.
okay with this?
Merry Christmas to you as well, Blue. Thank you for coming by. Hope you enjoy Boo Boo's stream and this stream.
Thanks for covering for me. I'm so embarrassed.
You might see me later on Boo Boo stream, depending on things. There's so much stuff I need to react to. Or, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I need to react to, yep.
All's well that ends well. We should hurry back and lock up Hyra in the evil binding matrix. They're a dangerous one. I'm afraid they might escape.
Well then, Yanqing and I will take our leave now.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh, we're in this one now. Very interesting.
That was a big risk, Mitsushang.
Actually, I'm well aware of my own limits. If it weren't for Yanqing resisting that heliobus, maybe I wouldn't have been able to hold on until you brought reinforcements.
Oh. Why did it take 3 people to get reinforcements? Was it crucial for all of us to retreat?
Come to think of it, we only needed one person to fetch reinforcements. Why didn't we get her to stay behind with you? And why didn't you ask?
It's kinda embarrassing, but I was caught up in the moment. I guess I never thought it through.
Sometimes I wonder whether your head's screwed on right. We need to take you to the Alchemy Commission for a checkup.
Maybe, but my actions kept everyone safe, and that's what matters. Miss Huahua needed someone to look out for her, and little Gui is just a civilian. You shouldn't be putting yourself in risky situations. As for her, she's a distinguished guest of the Seat of Divine Foresight. If anything were to happen to her, it could turn into a diplomatic crisis.
I want to say diplomatic crisis.
Weighing things up in my head,
I'll just blow
it made
up.
the most sense for only me to stay put.
If I still had my tail, I wouldn't be slowing everyone down.
Why is everyone getting depressed?
Sorry, Huahua. I didn't think it through. You were never a burden.
It's not your fault, Miss Sushang. It's just... I've been wondering...
Oh, whoops, hold on. How could someone average like me keep up with the affairs of the Ten Lords Commission without my tail?
Forget it. We should get some rest. There could be even bigger dangers waiting for us tomorrow.
I have a feeling I know where things are going now. Yep, I have a feeling I know where things are going. I won't say it, but I have a feeling I know where things are going. We convene at meeting points. Claimable rewards can be obtained. Call in the Ghost Squad. Let's discuss. Ask me anything. What the? Is everyone here? And I'll begin. Ahem. If everyone could please turn your eyes towards me, I have an announcement to make. The last time I heard this kind of talk was back during the Cloud Knight's basic training. Oh, don't tell me that's a silver... silver play button, huh? Basically got a parcel recently, and I opened it, and it was a silver subscription commemorative medallion from the Ghostly Grove website. Basically, if you get 100,000 subscribers, then you will get this silver medallion. Let me guess, if we hit 1 million, we get a gold one. After the silver one comes a gold medallion. Yep. for 1,000,000, so the silver medallion is quite valuable indeed. That's a long way from now for me. To put it another way, we've all put out so much high quality content for our fan base, for the count has been rapidly increasing. If you ask me, this is thanks to everyone's efforts, so that's why I've called everyone here. Over. Congratulations, how delightful. Same to you, me too. I've called everyone over because I think we each have an equal share in this medallion. Each of us forms an indispensable part of the squad. Without everyone chipping in, there'd never be a flashy program. That's why I want to give this medallion to everyone. It's just one medallion. Hold on to it yourself. How are you going to give it away? Shanchang's right. There's only one of these, and it can't be split up. And anyway, this achievement is also impossible without our fan base supporting us. So after ranking my brains, I decided to upload a video of my personal account on the Ghostly Grove as an acceptance speech. And also, to do an Ask Me Anything segment with fans so I can give a little something back. Wait, isn't he not gonna... Okay. I hope Kusuriya can help out too, as you have lots of ideas and general knowledge. You can help me choose questions and record video content and stuff, like being on camera together with me. I guess social anxiety. Is it cool if I don't? No. Everyone has to show their faces. If you don't agree, then I'm definitely going to single you out and show an extreme close-up of your forehead. That's it then. Everyone should finish up their own stuff first. I'll arrange for you to shoot the video content later. As for the fan Q&A segment, I'll collect those up in a bit. Kusuriya, can you please see if there are any interesting questions? Are you kidding me? Is the stream all special effects? Trying to scare people with this fic? It's real. I used to love your outdoor streams, especially your live shopping and restaurant streams. You've been to many places. Now I was wondering, what do you like best on the Zen show? There's so many. Let me think. Have you not been streaming recently? Will you still do it in the future? I love pulling on your live stream restaurant visit videos on speaker to put me to sleep. Okay. Seems I answered all the questions. An avalanche of questions overwhelms you, and you almost got lost inside this social network that's sometimes witty, sometimes harsh, sometimes warm, and sometimes touching. Coming back to your senses, you have come to reply on your own superior sense of morality, and based on your understanding of Gunaifen from these past few days, you keep flipping through the options. As the deadline for submitting questions approaches, Gunaifen asks you to shoot the location for the Q&A segment. You pick out a few interesting questions before you go. Let me think. Why don't we just shoot over at Starskiff Haven? Well, let's go. I'll go look for a place now. Come on over soon. Let me make sure I grabbed everything else as well. Okay. That's all done with. We're not all done with. There's still some stuff to do there. That's the subscription level thing. We have a new challenge. We have 2 more challenges to open up. Or maybe 1. And the last one might be a challenge stage. I'm not sure. We'll try this yet. We'll try this first, yeah. Wind. A lot of wind enemies. Every time an enemy is defeated, damage dealt by other enemies increases by 40%. When enemies attain Fiend Fire, that unit attain 1 second damage boost. Ooh. We have a lot of new ones here. I think we want to do blast damage. I feel like that might be the thing we go with. The only thing I don't know is what element do we go with. I'm gonna go with you. You. And maybe you? Yeah, this seems... It seems okay. It's not the best. We can try it out.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Wait a second. I'm doing that again. We are doing that again.
I'm gonna hold everyone back again.
Lance ablaze! Lance forward!
Unworthy.
Lend me your strength.
Blade of moonlight. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
So I only have to worry about one wave? Yeah, one wave. Okay.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Ready for death.
Oh. That was the correct thing to use. That's fun. That is very fun. We are gonna swap our team around because now we're dealing with a non-wind enemy. You know what? We can use Huahua still, though. I think. We'll just use Silver Wolf instead. Yeah. This is fun.
All things in this world have their laws. Human creations.
Unworthy.
It came together. This combat needs optim. This is double speed.
There we go. Break you. Do this. Attack you.
Try harder.
Also, is that one wave? It's one wave. Oh, whoops. Did not mean that to for that to happen.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
You took the bait. Protect me! Protect me! A quick divination.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Nowhere to run.
Ooh, okay. Huh. At least this one's easier than the other ones we had to deal with. For these towers. Oh, I gotta deal with this dude again. Okay, well, let's maintain the same squad. For now. For now, we'll maintain this squad. Okay, we're fine. We are fine.
Time for a fun.
Get them!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
All things in this world have their law. Human creations.
Ready for death.
This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Together as one.
Increase our effect resistance. Oh, I don't have the ability to block that.
Order.
That's fine. Kinda, it's kinda fine.
Yin and yang.
Yeah, we're fine.
Time for a buzz.
Nowhere to run.
Oh, there we go. Nice and easy. And the last one is... It's an interesting one, to say the least. It's actually not interesting. It's just a normal same old, to say the least.
Trickier to crack.
We're gonna put... Yeah, we're gonna hit you. Do that. Attack you. That's gonna do damage to everybody.
I see through you. Converge and awaken.
Do this.
Creations. No matter. This combat needs optimizing.
There we go.
This is double speed.
Playing around with these mechanics is very, very interesting. Very interesting.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
More enemies. Don't come any closer.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Oh, whoops. Oh, that helps a bit. Kinda. They haven't gotten a Fiend Fire yet, so this is okay. This is gonna be doing a lot more damage. That's fine.
No matter. Yin and
Oh.
yang.
Did it
All
again.
things in this world. Human
I keep messing up. Oh. Well, that works too. Just outright destroying them works too. Alright. And then we have... Okay, we have one more set of quests to do, it seems. That's good. That's good. Okay, yeah, we're definitely okay. We'll get all of the battle pass rewards. I was concerned I was gonna run out of time, but no. Forgot to factor in the other things we had left to do. Anyways, we have to go back to base. Oh wait, oh wait, there's a thing I have to do. We have to go over here. There's also some side stuff we need to do, I think.
time to log off. I mean, head back.
Let's go knifing. You're here, the equipment has all been calibrated. I collected some questions. I'm just checking some real quick. I collected some questions myself for the fan QA segment, but let's start with the ones you've got instead. We'll go back and forth like this between you and me asking and answering questions, so the vlog doesn't seem so stale. Come on, look into the camera. Ivan seems to have already pressed the record button. Oh gosh. Don't worry, just relax and say whatever you like. I'll go back over these and edit out the good stuff before posting it up. Let's start with one of your questions. What did you get? Why did you become a vlogger? Because the timing and circumstances were just right. I can perform in front of a camera, and I get to interact with everyone in real time. So excited, and I like it. Don't you think it's kind of awesome to make a living like this? I see one friend here has asked, will you keep streaming in the future? Sure. I will, sure. Oh, I sure will. I don't know why I said sure I will, or it's whatever I just said. Why not? Anyway, I don't plan on leaving the Xeon show anytime soon, and I'll keep on streaming in the future. You like this part? I'm planning and I'm preparing and planning out future live stream segments, which might be played at fixed times, so it's easier for everyone to watch. Stay tuned. Your Xeon show dialect is really fluent. Where did you learn it? Thank you for the compliment, boss. In a nutshell, just seize every chance you get to talk. Talk and practice as much as you can. I used to have this weird accent when I talked. Everything's thanks to my thick skin and chatting as much as possible with whomever I meet. Whomever I meet. Sorry. It's so crazy to me that she's from a whole new planet, and that mentions, I think, one of the Aeons or something like that. I know her place was like, yeah, her place was basically Camelot, which I'm assuming is entirely based on the actual Camelot. So it's kind of crazy that she comes from a place that has the King Arthur's inspiration behind it, and we'll never get to see that world because it's gone. But then again, I understand, because if they ever make a Saber-like character, they're gonna get instantly sued, so they can only make a reference to it. At least that's what it feels like. I used to have this weird accent when I talked. Everything's thanks to my thick skin. Oh, I already started this part. I used to love chatting on the Starskiff, and I'd lose track of time while chatting with the pilots. Luckily, they never charged me extra. Teehee. What's your favorite thing about the Xeon show culture? The food! There's so much delicious food. I personally love a few revered old classics over on the Orem Alley. They're both cheap and delicious. The Xeon show cuisine is so broad and deep, if I don't eat it for a few meals, I'll go nuts. This stomach of mine, I feel like it's already an authentic Xeon show stomach. Do your vlogs use special effects? No way! Let me say it again for who knows how many times now. Minors, please view under parent supervision, and please be careful if you're in poor health. Everything is real and shot live without any editing in the post. I only dare to live stream thanks to the protection of my mighty companions. They're all very skilled fighters, so we're asking you to not try this at home. Please seek assistance from the Realm Keeping Commission if you head there yourself and encounter dangerous situations. And that's all. Whew, great. Have you finished with the questions over there? Come on, come on, come on. I've got some questions with me here that I've collected just for you. Ahem. Here's this one. Oh, the camera's still on you. I often see little Gui together with this tall, gray-haired hot girl. Is she single? Kusuriya, why don't you just say a few words for everyone? I'm taken. I'm divorced. I'm widowed. I'm still a minor. You shouldn't be asking. I'm single. Wow, I hope you're satisfied with the answer to that question there, boss. Was like Kusuriya is quite popular with our fans. Hey Kusuriya, why are you blushing? Who's blushing? Not me. I'm just trying to make it more viral to sell the show. Don't worry about it. Brody out here trying to riz up a 1 week old girl. You know what? I really should have been funny and picked the minor one. Because it's actually true. We've only been born a week. Has it actually been a week in game or something like that? Fine then. Let's fast forward to the next question. Will your team keep streaming in the future? This one, let me answer this one for everybody. We'll definitely keep streaming in the future, but everyone has their own lives to live, so it's hard to line everyone up. Remember to follow our channel and enable notifications. We'll send out a notification for a stream before we head out. Keep an eye out for it if you like live streams. And see if those little hands of yours can click you a fortune. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Alright, we're done after we finish recording this section. Viewers all like real reacts. I just made small edits. We'll do the usual. You do the posting. Whatever shall I do with you? Oh, gee, I love the options here. I love the option of the ghost hunting squad. Hey, name which option did you pick for the title of this one? Did you pick the ghost hunting squad or the ghost hunting squad? Obviously, ghost hunting squad. As if there was even a choice to begin with. Don't worry, your reactions are very cute. There will be plenty of people who would buy it. Good work today again, once again, Kusuriya. Goodbye! Welcome back, little Guinevere. Wait a second. Something just clicked in my mind. Guinevere looks just like Guinevere, the memory from PGR. That just clicked for me. And they're both named Guinevere. Excuse me? Oh. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, I can see the dip. I can see the... It's a big dip, too. Wow, what is going on? Well, let me check my stuff here. Let me see if there's anything am I installing anything? I shouldn't be installing anything. Store. Steam, you doing anything? No, you're not doing anything. Good. Good boy. Good boy, Steam. Better not be doing anything right now, Steam. Oh. Okay, it seems like fins are slowly getting back to normal. Yes, fins are slowly starting to get back to normal. I'm going to restart my browser for my manager. There we go. Are we good? Can you hear me again? Hello? Can you hear me, name? I'm pretty sure we're okay now. I think we're okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, it seems like I think we're going back to normal. Yeah. It's going back to 40 ms. You know, at least it's so nice to have a little bar that tells me my ms and tells me how bad we are in dips. It's still going up and down, it seems, but I think it's because the Wi-Fi is recovering still. We're gonna get another minute. In the meantime, I'm gonna go grab a drink. So I'm gonna take this time to take a small little break. I'll be right back. It won't be like it'll just be like a minute. So I'm just gonna do this beer beat real quick, and then hopefully when we get back, everything will be golden. So just give me a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Got myself a drink. Let me get rid of the BRB slide there. Seems our MS is back to normal. So we should be fine to keep going. What's our achievement? Simultaneously trigger 3 or more quincunx smites and end the battle. Okay. How can we revive 2 downed characters? We can revive downed characters? I thought we can't revive characters in battle. I'm confused. Oh, that was a special. Oh, okay. Huh, it was a special interaction there. Okay. We're at the thing now, so I need to teleport. I just checked the Guinevere fin. I see the resemblance, but not fully. I think it's mostly... So the resemblance is mostly with the hair. Mostly the color of the hair. And that's really it. Like, it's hard to tell because she has all like her hair in a braid plus a pigtail. So her hair is all tied up. But if anything, it was just supposed to be like a funny little noticeable comparison between the two. Like they're like they have a similar look to them, and I think she has the same eye color. Hold on, let me check, make sure. Does Grenivin have the same eye color? No. Okay, a different eye color at least. So they have different eye colors at least, because I think Guinevere's is literally like more reddish or orangish, rather than amber, which I think Gnifin's eye color is supposed to be amber. Also, thank you. You made me enter PGR again. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Also, you could have just checked the Grey Raven's website, you know. You didn't have to log you back in order to do that. Good thing because I need to farm for Lucia now. Lee doesn't want to come home, and I only have 5 BC. Do you at least have pity for Alpha? Oh wait, that's literally what you're gonna do. You're gonna farm for okay. Meanwhile, I'm beyond prepared for Ayla, to say the least. I can get 20 more pulls and mumps, so don't worry. I'm assuming you mean in 2 months, right? Regardless, I have full confidence that you can achieve that. Full confidence. We're gonna grab more of that once we do more of these quests, because I think we have a lot of these. Let's save it for memorable occasions. We convert this to into another story. Speaking of Raven, look, we have Frigid Raven, another reference to Punch and Grey Raven. Coincidence? I think not. I'm joking. A young man overcoming countless formidable foes finally reaches the pinnacle of his life, only to discover that he is a descendant of the Borison WDYT. Sounds great. I don't know what it is, but great. Just make your story. Go ahead. Remember, I'm a gotcha gamer. I farm that shit till I drop. You know what? That's fair. Not even sitting on the restroom can get me out of the farm and win. I understand that feeling. Jing Yuan is my husbando. Capital is. He, she is confident. He is. Oh shit, what the fuck? Is he on the show Reddit? Yeah. Yep. That's how this whole thing is. It's like if the two were to if you were to combine Twitter and Reddit together. That's what it is. But it's focused all on ghosts. Technically, I could use Roland for a fire team. I mean, that's what I was using Hikema for an ice team. Kinda. And then Bambi came out. A haunted house, a ghost, I can already smell our followers increasing. This must be the work of Heliobus. Yes, I imagine so. We're not ruling out the chance that it's a fraud? Kusuriya is right. We'll need to visit personally to reach a proper conclusion. He is not leveled, nor does he have his signature memories. Well, you have like a few weeks to do that. But you also have to keep in mind that Ayla's about to come out as well. So I'm going through the rush of things for getting all of that prepared. For with that in mind, like I'm almost done getting Sophia. As funny as that sounds, getting Sophia ready for the fire team, the pseudo fire team I have going. So I fill more pieces into the team. So things are finally starting to come together for my account. Kinda. So you go, Hua Hua. I found some clues that may be linked to Tail on another post. I want to go and confirm for myself. You go and do what you need, Hua Hua. Little Gui and Kusuriya and I will go to the haunted house. Don't worry, we're on it. Make sure to tell us if you come across any trouble, Hua Hua. After all, it's not the ghost hunting squad without any of us, right? What do you feel about the OSD on the Spiral of Kronos event? I'm assuming I don't know all the music stuff on that event so far because I haven't experienced all of the event entirely. If we're talking about like the boss music of the boss rush, not the boss, is it a boss rush? The boss event, the little set of tiered stages where it gets harder, and you encounter more stages of the boss as you go. That music was a lot better than I thought when I was hearing it raw from like the OSD or on YouTube. In game, it is so much better. Not that I understand the implications of that OSD yet, but it's still pretty awesome in a vacuum. Aside from that, I remember this feels very, it feels sad. Like there's some kind of sadness in the track, or in sadness in the music choices. So, I'm not sure. And we've been listening to, like, before the stream starts, we've been listening to Infinite Gallery, which I think is the main theme for Ayla's patch, right? So, like, in comparison, like, that one is like a... That's supposed to be like a celebration of something. In comparison to like Lee's music or his patch's music, where it's a lot more sad and a bit of tragedy behind it, but I'm not sure what that all means yet. Considering the fact that I see Lee's clones in his new form, and I know what the implications of the clones mean, thanks to doing his character story, I think I have an idea like where the tragedy lies in that regard. I get what you mean. For the most part, on how Lee acts now in his hyperreal form, I can get why. I have that sense because I have the theories and ideas in my head, even though I haven't completed a story. Thanks to me understanding his character story, I feel like I understand where everything's coming from. Because there's the hidden ending in, I think, one of the stages for his character story. That dabbled into a clone that was in the I think the memory thing that, or the hack that Lee was handling at the time. And the clone was guiding him in how to tackle the hack for the story thing he was doing in his character story. And I think at the end, it was revealed that the clone at least in my theory, or based on what the clues gave us, that the clone was actually of his brother. If I remember correctly. Which kind of messes my brain a bit, because I could have sworn that the brother died, but apparently the brother is not dead, and he's actually alive, based on other parts of the story that I've seen. So I'm like very confused, like, what is going on? What is wrong with this relationship? What the heck is going on between the brothers? And why does Lee have a whole bunch of clones that somehow is helping to improve his hacking capabilities? I'm assuming that is relation to his brother, but for whatever reason, something's going on, and I'm concerned. Anyways, again, to reiterate or counter a point about you know, the pre 2.0 story. There's a lot of solid stuff in there still that's very relevant, even now. Because I'm pretty sure that character story of Lee existed before Kuro Games went on a different route for their story, right? Or a different approach and route for their story presentation. But I'm not sure. I messaged the person who made the post, and he sent me an address. Alright. Ghost Hunting Squad, let's move out. It's probably his processing capability skyrocketing in his frames, and he can process way more times. Rehearse, repeat the scenario, and pick the right one for him, and others, and minimize the damage. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, there's another aspect to the clones that was also present and hidden in not only his character story, but in his other frames. But then again, I don't know. I haven't done his current stories, so I don't know, you know, everything about Lee at the moment. So what I'm thinking about could be absolutely wrong, but it's hard. It's really hard for me to tell. Also, can I start the other one as well, or do I have to do? Oh, okay. I have to do them one at a time. All right. We have to go. Oh, we're back here. We're finally here. It's me, and I am the landlord of the haunted house. Just call me Renault. Woo, let's go. It's time to investigate your haunted house. Wait a minute. Where is our 10 Lords member? We may not be members of the 10 Lords, but we're all pretty capable. Is there something you cannot tell us? It's not that I'm looking down on you, it's just that there's so many strange stories in Ghostly Grove, and so many of them are just baseless made-up stories. But this time I met the real thing. Without the assistance of the 10 Lords Commission, I fear you alone may not be of any use. We've dealt with the real Finn before too. Fine. There are some things I did not mention in my original post. You'll understand once I explain. At first, this was just a property that I bought at a low price, thinking I've gotten myself a steal. But after they sold me the property, I never heard from the previous owner again. It was later that I learned that every prior landlord had met with an unfortunate end. I never used to believe in haunted houses or things like that, but ever since I moved in, I've developed a cough and it was difficult for me to even breathe sometimes. It started to make me nervous. I still say that Lee sees his timelines due to his processing abilities going up. The clones are himself and what he could be if certain things happened. For example, in the, I think was the anime preview for our Lee Hyperreal, there was a time when he saw Commandant die, and with doubt on his heart, a hand like Commandant's guided him to the right path. His heart in the cold steel guided him towards a life for everyone. At least that's what I think. I haven't seen this preview yet. I should do that. I have not checked out that preview, and I probably should. As soon as I possibly can. After some time, I found a geomanic master. He checked his compass and said, "Though there are windows and pavilions, there is no flow of yang energy. The courtyard walls do not foster a growth of wealth. This is sickness to the east, and the population to the west lacks harmony and community. The four directions are not favorable, and the five elements clash." What is it? What is it? Some feng shui kind of stuff going on here? What? What's more, this house has a long history, and all residents have met with ruin. Spiritfarers are frequently called, yet the spirits of the aggrieved dead linger. My advice, move out within 3 days, or you will fall gravely ill, and tragedy will befall you. Are you sure this geomanic master isn't just a con man? Once you're inside, you'll know that the master was telling the truth. Even though I don't want this busted house anymore, it is still a personal asset. I'd like to sell it, no matter the price. If you're going to investigate the haunted house, there's something I'd like to ask of you. I knew it. Well, what is it? While you're investigating the haunted house, could you help me find the deed? I won't be able to sell it without it. How could you leave a deed just sitting around like no at a random? Oh my gosh, what are you doing, man? If you do that, then I'll allow you to visit a haunted house. What do you think? Easy enough. Leave it to us. I really don't know where this baffling self-confidence of yours comes from. Well, shall we head on over? Let's. I'm ready. Let's go. Okay. Isn't this place exactly the same as the Heelbis labyrinth that we encountered before? So creepy. Ah, there is limited resource on the Xiansho Luofu. I just had a piece pieced together with a blueprint of a similar house. And it must be the haunted house up ahead. Isn't that as scary as I imagined? This is a Luofu model house. How can it be scary? This is a house? Are you sure? There's a sky. You're telling me it's a house with no ceiling? Either way, we need to find a deed and investigate the truth behind this Heelbis while we're at it. 2 birds, 1 stone. Then we'll put up a haunted house investigation post and rake in the followers. You make it all sound so easy. I'm a little concerned. Come to think of it, don't you think the advertisement board over there is a little out of place? What advertisement board? Wait. What? Is there something that should be in a civilian home? Probably not. No wonder they were getting sick. A house with no ceiling? Brother wants to show the rain on it. Nope. Come on, let's go take a look. An advertisement board that looks a little out of place. A little. A little. No one would have something like this in their house. We went from a little to, yeah, no, definitely. This is definitely not normal. What, is she gonna appear out of nowhere too? Given that sometime passed since the Ambrosial Arbor incident, the LeFou should have already removed the wanted notice for the Stellar Hunters. No, they have not! I still don't see them on the boards. What are you talking about? However, grassroots level work can be slow, and you may still see Kafka's wanted poster on the street. Is that how you're going to explain why we still these posters, even though they're no longer wanted? Is that how you're going to explain to us? This is like the second fourth-wall joke you've given us, Mohoyo. First it was the side crane, and now the wanted posters. You know what? At least they're giving us an inside world lore reason why it's still there. However, a wanted poster for Kafka appearing here in the courtyard of a apparent haunted house should raise some caution among you and your companions due to its unexpected nature. It shouldn't be here. You should probably get closer and take a look. Aren't we close enough? Why do we need to get closer? We're close enough. Sure, touch it. You know, at least they did something different with the wanted poster. Who would have expected this? Not me. I was expecting them to just do their fourth wall joke over how they just didn't change the asset at all. But no, this time they actually changed the asset. Your first thought right now is... What about wanted poster or blade? This must be a clue about the haunted house. That's right. Crash! A strangely colored stone falls down before your eyes, as if someone has noticed you looking at the wanted poster. There is no one around. Just where did this come from? As you pick it up, you realize this is probably an important clue. At that moment, you hear a ghostly voice coming from behind you, like an echo that directly imprints into your brain. Save me. It's so dark. I don't want to be trapped here. Please find me. This magnetic stone is the first clue. Bring it. Come and find me. Come and save me. The weakened voice comes to an abrupt halt. Did you hear that? It was a vengeful spirit. I thought only I could hear it. What do you mean by a vengeful spirit? That was obviously a Heliobus, right? Ah, yes. It looks like all the clues are hidden in this residence. All we need to do is find a Heliobus and all these problems will be solved. This magnetic stone must have some use. Take it for now. Let me just check some. Okay, good. Alright. Unusually colored. What was the last bit? Lodestone? Hold on, what is a lodestone? You draw it from an unknown source. Life hack. You're giving me life hacks now? You can use a lodestone to move metal objects on the other side of a piece of cardboard. What? A plant. There's nothing out of the ordinary. A heavy stone. It looks like it is engraved with some kind of script, but it's hard to make out. Maybe you could use rubbing paper. You can be able to copy the inscription and read it. Do I even have an item? No. broken box that is hard to move due to its weight. The lock is corroded, and there is a hole in the size of a fist on the top side. It looks like there is something metallic inside. Perhaps this is a way to get the item out from the box. If you use a strongly magnetic stone, you may be able to remove the item from the box. Why not we use the magnetic stone that we were just told about? With the magnetic stone piece placed near the base of the box, you can hear the metallic item cling to the side of it. You guide the item to the missing hole in the top and extract it. Oh nice, we got a key for the courtyard. A shelf, immovable, reliable, stable. It's a broken Cloud Knight's Devastator glaive. It is extremely sharp. If you decide to take it with you, so you decide to take it with you just in case it comes in handy. What is this, a Zero Escape game? A door that is sealed shut. It requires a key to open. Try using an item. You easily open the door, courtyard door. And the key broke it. Oh, the key broke off in the lock. Let's just leave it at that. Oh wait, can I do something about this? Okay. We need the rubber and paper. Okay. Oh, we found some in there. An old bell. It looks like an item used to call a small animal. Let's take it. It may come in handy later. In our box. A broken courier package. The sealant tape seems very strong. Wonder if there's any way to open it. Use the glaive. The broken Cloud Knight's Devastator glaive easily tears through the packing tape, and you obtain a key from the various items inside. All that just for a key? A discarded food box. The food inside seems to have been prepared very recently. Remove the food from inside. Remove all the food items from within and make it into something that looks like a rice ball. Is there a hungry someone in this courtyard in need of this? Square rice ball. Okay. I am very confused, but okay. I'm pretty sure that's all the things, so we're just gonna try using an item to make sure we're still good over here. Yeah, we're still good. Courtyard gate key. I'm assuming it's the same thing as before. The key broke off in the lock. Let's just leave it there. Yep. Same old, same old. Now, where are we? A bird cage. Its captive has long left. Nice wording. Captive. Yeah. A courier package that is making a growling sound. The package is out of reach. Maybe you can use something that makes a ringing sound to lure it closer. Try using an item. Use an old bell. You ring the bell and it looks like the courier package moved closer. This is the weakest Zero Escape game I ever played. A courier package that is making growling sound. It looks like there is a small hungry creature in there waiting to be fed. Throw it some food or it won't let you open a courier package. A courier package. Meow, meow. Woof, woof. Awoo, awoo. Growl, growl. Eep, eep. You place a square rice ball to one side, and in the blink of an eye, a shadow seems to burst out of the package, snap up this rice ball, and let out a low growl. What on earth is in that box? Then it seems like the invisible monster crawls out of the box, shuffles along the wall, leaving handprints? You're telling me we get to see its handprints, but we don't see the very important detail of, like, what it is? I'm gonna investigate this. Broken musical instrument, okay. A teapot, no tea leaves, no water, no tea. Is that a litter box? That seems like a litter box there. There's a chest here. An exquisite safe that looks to be holding precious items. There is a note attached. It seems to be reminding the owner of the password. Must I input in the password? The note says the safe password is T. There is no T on the lock, so T must represent a series of digits. You will need to find clues to prove this. Now to enter the password. Okay, so T means something. Oh. Hey, we found rubbing paper. The strange handprints remain. Upon closer inspection, there is scrapped rubbing paper hidden around here. Let's just make sure there's nothing on that paper. Oh, no, we have to go over here first. Try using an item. Use the rubbing paper. You flick through a few pages of unused rubbing paper and place it on the stone, and carefully rub on the message on the paper. Or rub the message on the stone. To my unfamiliar friend, I trust you've come for my safe. However, before that, I believe you should become aware of what has transpired within his residence. As an outworlder burdened with a gravely ill wife, I invested a considerable sum to acquire this property near the Alchemy Commission. I have resided here for quite some time and have encountered numerous explicable phenomena. Whispers seem to emanate from the corners. An unexplainable chill occasionally fills the air, and my furniture would move on its own. These occurrences led me to experience severe nervous breakdowns, succumbing to overwhelming despair. Just as I nearly listed my home for sale, a real estate agent tormented me too. He inquired, "Is your house haunted? A haunted property like this won't fetch a high price. Selling it to me at a reduced rate would be your best option." However, I never disclosed the haunted nature of my home to him. If you are perceptive enough, you might have discerned the true reason behind its haunting. Yes. I don't do things like other people. Upon discovering the truth, I resolved to seek retribution. I placed the deed within the safe, refrained from selling to anyone, and let that agent wander about the place for all eternity. I shall depart from this show for good, ensuring that he never gains possession of this abode. If you, my unfamiliar friend, wish to unlock the safe, you must solve the puzzle I have left behind. M is 71839. N is 7193. V is 183. The combination to the safe is written on a note affixed to its surface. Enter the correct combination, and you shall discover the surprise I have prepared for you. Yours most sincerely, Renault. M and V. M is 71839. N is 193. So we took away the 8 and we moved the 9 and 3 around. And then V, we took away the 7 and the 9, leaving the 183. I don't quite understand what we are going for in terms of this puzzle. This might be the hardest part. What I do know is that we are looking for T. We're looking for the combination number that relates to T. And we have a quick way to peer at the notes. Looks like we found everything we need. Let's look at the clues. So if M is 71839, N is 7193, and V is 183, what is T? This is so tough. Kusuriya, why not drawing them, why not try drawing them with your hands? M is like this, and N is like that. What does this have to do with the numbers in a 9-square grid? Wait! Oh! Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, wait. Are we trying to get to 12? Hold on. No, we can't get to 12. Wait, V is 183. No, because it can't be a perfect score. It can't. What? Wait, 71839. How do we get 71839 a perfect square or a 9 square grid? We can't. I mean, we can put in the numbers, but it doesn't give us a perfect square. Well, what do we? I know what we're referencing here by a 9 square grid. We're trying to have a setup where the numbers are supposed to add up to some kind of number. Genshin had a similar puzzle where you're trying to do a perfect square, where you're trying to add up the numbers to 15, I think the number was. For a perfect square, I'm not sure. I forget. I know V is 12. If we add up the numbers. 18. N is 18. M is 28. What does that mean? I need a text document real quick. So yeah, so M equals 71839. MV equals. So N is 7193. Oh, oops. And then V is 183. And if we were to combine all the numbers together, oh, oops, we should have. Let me make sure I got my math right. Calculator. All right, so 7 plus 8, or plus 1 plus 8. Let me just clear that. So 7 plus 1 plus 8 plus 3 plus 9 equals 28. That was right. I did my math right. Yes. 7. So 10, 20. Oh, N is 20. N is 20. V is 12. MN oh, wait. So M went from M was at 28. N went so, and then when we go from M to N, we lost 8. If we go from N to V, we also lose a number akin to 8. We lose 8 because we went from 20 to 12. Here, let me before I go too far, let me just see if there's something else I can do. The data is likely held inside a safe. Please, Kusuriya, we're counting on you. Do you have any other hints? Let's see if we found everyone we need. The data is likely held inside. Wait, why is my answer is staying the same. Okay. Okay. It's a different kind of puzzle. So, okay, so from M71 8 wait, what? 183? I am so confused. Wait, what are we doing? We start from 1, 4, 7, or 0. We can start. Wait, what? There is no 0 here. What do you mean start from 0? 1, 4, 7. 1, 4, 7. I'm so confused. Man, Liv Imperia is broken. I'm sure she is. Especially with her leap now. She's probably even more broken. Wait, this is like a... This is in the same orientation as a phone. M is 71839. Wait, M is 71839. N is 7193. You gotta be kidding me. 1, 2. Wait, how am I supposed to do this? Am I supposed to do... How do we make T? Okay, there's only one option. We gotta start from 1. Entered 1. Do we... No, but that just... So I have to go to 3, 2... and 8 so far. The password must be the stroke number for the letter T on a 9-square grid. Oh, are you serious? I did all that math for nothing. I was cooking too hard. You successfully opened a save, and alongside a deed, there is something you never expected. A Heliobus. I get it. This Heliobus was protected and had... Okay, before he was sealed, this Heliobus owned this property. I am assuming. Or this Heliobus knew the owner of this property. And so helped to set up a haunted space to protect the deed in their place. From the person who was trying to set up a haunted place to try and get a cheaper price for the property. I'm assuming this is what's going to happen. You finally came, blasted humans. Cursed humans. How dare you do this to me? Hey, whoa, calm down, calm down, calm down.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of me.
Wait, what? Wait, when did she have a leap? Like, literally this not this patch, but I'm pretty sure she has one during the Teddy patch. Yeah. During Teddy's or Watanabe's patch, she gets one.
Converge and awaken to travel.
Blade fodder.
Which is supposed to be like a hint that Liv Imperia is not going to replace anytime soon. Or, yeah, she's not going to replace anytime soon. Or if she's going to replace soon, at the very least, you're not in a rush to get whatever her replacement is, because now she has a leap, so you can decide for if you want to, you know, replace Liv or to leap Liv instead. But considering the longevity that Rosetta's leap has been, most likely the fire amplifier is not going to be anytime soon. Our new fire amplifier is not going to be anytime soon. Which is further leading me to believe that Luna is most likely the new lightning tank for or Uniframe. She could be a Uniframe, but she's probably the new lightning tank for the lightning team, so that she can work alongside her sister. You're telling me that Liv Imperia is old now and he decided to leave her. I'm not the one saying that. The devs are the one who decided that, so... you're acting like I have an in on the Current Games. Like I have a foot in the door. And I'm like, hey, Current Games, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't we just leap Liv Imperia? Don't you wait? And they ask me, wait, I thought you don't own Liv Imperia. Yeah, I don't. Anyways, we need a leaper. That, you know, actually no, you outed me, yeah. So that's what I totally did. I barged into Kerr Games' offices. I presented a whole presentation on why Liv Imperia needed a leap, and they just nodded and agreed, and then I went about my business. Stop. I can be reasonable. Finally, a living person for me to breathe the sweet scent of life. Let me catch my breath first. Wait a second. This guy's name is Bernie? What is wrong with all you people? You think all these kinds of terrifying tricks are funny? You almost scared me to death. Wait, isn't the haunting caused by Hyobai? Do Hyobis get scared? Why shouldn't a Hyobis get scared? It's dark and creepy in here. It's terrifying. Well, I think it's time for me to immerse myself into Opera of the Cursed Waves like I did in Fantasia. Speaking of opera, do you see that Hamlet is now on the Fan of Pain cage now? At least it's a fun fight. I don't know how he's gonna be like in the Fan of Pain version, but because I haven't faced him yet. But at least it's a fun fight. We heard from the landlord Renault that this place is haunted, so we came to investigate. Oh, Renault, the landlord. Wait, you're talking about Renault? He said his name was Renault. The owner of this house was indeed Renault, and he was a short-lived species who died a century ago. So the person you actually saw was an imposter of Renault. That's right, the truth is just that born. I've had enough here. You lot, give me that gourd and get me out of here. Take me somewhere with some life and yang energy. If I call your name, do you dare to respond? My name is Bernie. Hurry and claim me. I'm going to be farming for months, and yes, Hamlet is in PvC Ultimate. Thank God he doesn't have his UI manipulation thing. Oh, he doesn't? How sad. It would have been very funny to see players interact with that. So, what's the deal with that Renault? Look at this picture. Isn't this the same one that's on the deed? No, I don't want to see my PC stolen. But you have to admit, it would be very funny if a newer player went into Ultimate for whatever reason, and they encounter Hamlet for the first time in Fan of Pain Cage instead of Fantasia. And then they see their BC dropping and their UI being messed with. It would be absolutely funny to see that live. True. I saw that by accident. I didn't mean to see that. That is indeed the same person. The name on the deed is Renault, and he was an outworlder. So, who is that Renault that we met before? I think I have an idea. Come on, let's go back and see that landlord. I already have an idea too. I already cracked the case. Oh, there's a little family photo. Aw. Here's the property deed. Alright, let's get out of here and bust the buster. Or bust the busted. Too bad I can't cut his legs. I mean, what? Too bad I can't take out his legs.
What was that?
You're back. Well, did you find my deed? Here's your deed. Wait, how about we test you a little? Who exactly is the owner of the household written on this deed? Is it not Renault? So you are Renault? Yeah, I told you that before. I am Renault. Wrong. Renault was a short-lived species that passed away a century ago. It says right here in the deed, you're not the real Renault. What? We found a picture of the Renault and his family. Which one of these is you? We also found messages left behind by Renault. His family recorded multiple supernatural incidents that they encountered. In the end, these hauntings forced him to sell the place and move out of here. When you thought that no one would know who this outworlder was, you tried to sell off his property, but realizing this haunted house was really haunted, you got scared. So you contacted us on Ghostly Grove, hoping that the Ten Lords Commission could help you drive away these ghosts for you. We have all the evidence here. I'm a Cloud Knight, and I'll be taking you with me to the Realm Keeping Commission. Curses! Curse you! I have already explained the situation to the Realm Keeping Commission, and I'm sure they'll be able to handle this. They better. Let's get back to Fictional Garden. We can put this unfortunate Helibus in the suppression tower. And then finally close this case. Oh, wrong thing. Oh yeah, I have to go to the tower. Where am I going? Never thought the results of a haunted house investigation would be that it wasn't haunted at all. I expected that. Although that doesn't stop us from posting an update on Ghostly Grove. Breaking news. Hottest scoops. Marketing ploy. I never thought someone would do something as despicable as... Oh. Hold on. Oh yeah. Okay. I got notification about the event that Chibimaharu's hosting. I'm gonna have to put up her stream in the background. Just in case, because I need to know when they do the Leaf of Company stuff. Oh, speaking of Leaf of Company, well, let's finish this cutscene first. Hold on. We have a saying in my home world. Sometimes men's hearts are even darker than demons. Seeing how scared that Helibus was, I finally truly understood this phrase. Even though we found out the truth behind the haunted house, I feel a little unsatisfied. Well, let's leave it there. I've got things to do. See you later. Hold on. Sorry, it's just that someone was so I got into the middle of a discussion with someone in the comments about in a video about the topic we were discussing earlier. In a topic we were talking about earlier with the China stuff and the regulation on gacha games and stuff like that. And they're like, well, gacha games outside of it won't be affected by this, and I'm like, no, they will be affected by it, and it'll do exactly what the people in China will do, which will be to change their version of the game and then potentially make that universal. Because I'm pretty sure no dev team or dev or company is going to want to make two different versions of a game and support both versions of the game at the same time when it causes so much more work to do that kind of thing. I guess so much easier if everything is just the same in terms of like business model. Because now you don't have to make two separate plans. You can just make one total plan on how you operate things. Like, it's one of the reasons why like certain tech companies threaten to just pull out of a country when they're being forced to change stuff, because it's more costly for them to create separate versions of their website versus the alternative of just keeping everything universal for everybody. And so they're like, it's not going to affect any gachas outside of China. It's just the games that were born in China. I'm like, no, it affects everybody, because everyone's going to adopt the same business models for in terms of universal, because no one's going to spend the money to make two separate versions of the same game. Yeah, exactly. China is not only one of the main demographics, it's also a very, very big pocket of money for any aspiring gacha game. Like, you're asking all the other regions outside of China to really, to be on par with how much money comes out of China for those gacha games. Like, even with the 1 hour restriction, they're still making a bunch of money somehow. So if you really think about it, there is literally no incentive or reason for companies to make two separate versions of the same game in China and outside of China. There are smaller things that they can adapt, censor, and change, but on like a universal level, they're going to try and make their game as universally the same as possible, because it keeps costs down and makes less work that they have to do to try and focus on the actual parts that they need to focus on. Like, a big example of this was it's not really an example of this because we're talking about a game that's was made in China, but Genshin has the whole censored skins thin, or the skin outfit reworks for Mona, I think Amber and John, I think, yeah, and then maybe a couple others. Regardless, you had a whole selection of characters who had their designs completely changed, and while over here in the U.S. and whatnot, we can just swap them in-game for our in-game use. The cutscenes were completely changed universally throughout the servers to match the new outfits. Like someone there was another person who chimed in, like, well, at least in like outside of China, you still have the the old outfits. I'm like, in game, yes, but in cutscenes, no. And official artwork, no. They use the censored and new ones, or the new outfit change for the characters, universally. Why do they do that? Because it gives them less work. Like, the games have so many bugs that randomly appear. You think they want to deal with even more bugs from having to deal with two separate versions of their game, and somehow, oh, there's an accident. Someone put in the wrong code in the wrong version of the game, and now they're gonna have to talk to the authorities about them probably breaking a random law somewhere, because that's how strict some laws can be. You really think they want to risk having to deal with that with two different versions of the same game? No. I'm just checking a couple things here. Okay. Also, I can close my calculator. That was absolutely useless for the puzzle. I really thought I was gonna have to do math. Accept investigation assignment. Oh, actually, yeah, we'll accept this. Before we delve into this, though, I want to say, hold on, let me go look over at Boo Boo's thing real quick. Remember last time Miller did something Cian didn't like? They almost killed the CEO of Honkai, I think. Ooh. I don't know anything about that, but I can imagine, at the very least, there's some kind of like meeting between the government and him in some capacity. So anyways, give me a second here. Let me just mute the game real quick. I need to peek over at Boo Boo's stream real quick. What the?
Of your company. Thank you, Kusu. When you come back to nothing, Kusu, nothing. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Kusu. And good luck to you too. Have fun too, Kusu. What are you up to currently? Right now. Good luck.
I'm finishing up Star Relevant. thing.
Almost done. I'm gonna be busy for the next few hours, I think. Oh, true. The servants get pretty long, yeah. Good luck with them.
I got the mod.
If you ever feel safe, remember that when I saw
Yes.
Yes,
So, the setup
They could be
has been
right
designed
behind
for
me.
in-game voice chat, so I recommend giving it a try. Do I do
I
the
mean, we
thing?
stuff outside of Star Rail 2.
You
Yeah,
clicked on
true.
start modded, right?
If you committee lethality to send me a DM, I think
Wait,
probably...
what? Sorry?
You clicked on
During
start
the week.
modded, right? On the
Yeah.
on the
Yeah,
arcade.
yeah, yeah.
I started doing that during the week. I was ready to get into my work tonight.
Thanks for your help. Get back.
So a few more of this will probably be too late to do a community episode. But definitely during the week. Like, there's no
Do I enable the in-game?
rapidly. You joining us for Christmas?
Or you can join through you can go to his profile and just begin something there.
You're joining us with Christmas.
Wait, what?
Click online.
Guy, it works for me. I'll be streaming
Click
another
online.
community little company if you hop off later. Oh, thank you. I'll try to pass by if it's not too late.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Thank you so much, Nori. Thank you. No, the thing with not being pushed off is I can actually clap. Thank you so much, Nori.
Me!
I work hard this month. I'll work hard.
Okay, I don't know what's going on. Anyways, remember last time so context, there was a 3rd anniversary for Honkai Global. Hold on, let me sort this out 1 second. There was a global exclusive. Oh wait, what? Bunny suits. CN didn't like that. The CN was so furious that we only had to take down our anniversary. Apologize to CN, a community member of CN, a member of a normal civvy, not government, a normal normal civvy. Ooh, wow. Wow. All because he couldn't get a bunny suit. Is that my understand? All because he couldn't get a bunny suit. If I get a scary prank call while live on stream, it'll definitely be good for the show. Also, I do need to put up another stream in the background just to make sure I'm up to date on things, because yeah, so there's a Lethal Company stream we're gonna be joining later. So like we have, now that we're probably not gonna. Hold on, I just got a sub out of nowhere. Hold on. But I literally walked into her stream, Chibi Maharu's stream, and I instantly got a sub out of nowhere. What the heck? Let me do this real quick. What? Alright. Hold on.
Those these are so affordable.
Hold on.
Kusuriya! And you've been looking bad with this. Thank you, thank you. You think we got it? Y'all got that? Wait, I'm confused. Those is better than Mike's. You think so? Let's probably like make some tea or something.
Okay.
A spider?
I do not know what happened, but I walked in, got a sub, and I'm just gonna walk back out. And I don't know why, but her VTuber model has turned into a foot. I am so confused. I am so confused. Like, hold on. Are you seeing this right now, Name? What am I looking at? I am so confused. I am so confused. I have no clue. I have no understanding. It's the first ever foot VTuber model, I guess. I don't know. We're just gonna go back to the safety of Star Rail for now. That seems like a good idea, right? We just go back to Star Rail. If I get a scary prank call while live on stream, it'll definitely be good for the show. I think this is more like a bad debt, or some kind of vengeance. Hey Nam, I do have a question. How do you does Twitch make you automatically pay for subs, or do you have, or is there a way to make it so they don't do that? Okay, I just figured out to ask. What is very funny is that, yeah, what is very funny is, okay. I found it. I found how to do that. Never mind, I got it. Okay, so we'll keep going until, okay, cool. Okay, I found it. So you just go under subscriptions on your profile options when you click in your profile. Okay, I found out. Cause I subbed to Boo Boo to give Boo Boo support, and I got an email saying like, hey, you re-upped your subscription. I'm like, I did. Well then, well, here's my support, Boo Boo. How nice of me. How nice of me. Anyways, let's get this show in a row. Something about vengeance, right? Bad debt or some kind of vengeance, yeah. What do you think? I'm worried that the Hiobai are up to no good, because the details in the post are true, especially the part about deliberately choosing to call in the middle of the night. As far as I know, some Hiobai can be really crafty and deliberately choose to ambush victims when they're completely off guard. You don't say. Sounds pretty dangerous, but can Hyobai use Jade Abakai or phones? Hyobai can't use Jade Abakai directly unless they take possession of the victim. Darn it! Better go take a look. Best to get to the bottom of it. I think there may be more than one victim here. Let's split up. We'll meet up with the thread's original poster. Hua, you can go investigate the source of the scary call. Okay, I'll go to the Realm Keeping Commission and ask around. Oh, we also have limit time rewards. I forgot about the limit time rewards. Can't forget about the limited time rewards. We gotta go to the Exultant Stadium.
Time to log off.
Oh, Exultant Sanctum. Sorry, not Stadium. I made a grand transgression.
Explain, what am I looking at exactly?
You're looking at a scroll that has nothing on it. So you're looking at nothing. Congrats. You have found and are looking at nothing. I knew it was you. You're that streamer. Are you straight as what? Yeah, you can just call me AU though. AU, can you please tell us what's going on? Late every night, my Jade Abacus will get anonymous calls. I bravely answer them, and this person tells me that I have to meet them, as they have something they want to tell me. When they call back later, the voice grows really weird. Oh. Grows really weird, as though they weren't human. Do you mean growls? Not grows? Ask me why I haven't yet come, or suddenly bawling out in misery to the point that I'm almost carried off. Do you remember what address they said? I do. I record everything in my Jade Abacus. I planned on going, but there was nobody at the harbor, and I got this feeling, which made my hair stand on end, so I didn't venture out. But I can't control my cursed curiosity, so I want to ask you to help me go and keep this appointment. I'll send you the coordinates. Please help me meet that guy for me, please. Stargazer, Navalia. I feel like this way might be faster, but I'm not sure. Oh, we're at the Stagnant Shadow. Wait, which Stagnant Shadow is this again? Oh, this is the imaginary spot. I forgot about this one. I actually never used this one, because I don't have any imaginary characters for this besides one. Oh, there's a side crane puzzle. Ignore me. Have you arrived yet? I just arrived. Still searching. Hang on. I just called back and it got through. The location is now at... This place used to be a passenger terminal, but it's been empty since the Starskiff line was changed. Something feels off. Anyways, you gotta be careful. Yeah, you stay safe too, AU. AUA? All the way back here? Okay. Oh, Hua. She's under attack. Hua? Watch out!
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Tedious.
I see through you. together as one. Commencing research.
All things in this world have their laws.
Human creations.
Unworthy. Blade of Moonlight.
Hua, are you, oh. Hua, what are you doing here? Oh yeah, shouldn't we split up? I just got back from the Realm Keeping Commission, where the clerk helped me retrieve call logs from my Jade Abacus. The data shows the source of the call was here. I'm very sorry, but Tail isn't here. I've made it Cho for one. We're friends, so don't even sweat it. Yeah, so long as you're fine. That's all that matters. Excuse me, but have you forgotten about something? As the one who made that scary prank call, the Jade Abacus tracking display is right on top of it. But can a Marshak really... Oh, can a Marshak actually use Jade Abaci? That's a question we'll have to ask of the involved... Involved? Yeah, involved party. I'll send guard and make sure it doesn't attack. Oh, we actually have to... Okay, no problem, name. Have a good night. As a reminder, I think tomorrow we'll probably still be doing a... We'll probably do a brief bit of Honkai, but then afterwards we'll probably be playing Monster Hunter. I think. So, yeah. Keep an eye out for tomorrow. Monday is Christmas Day. I'm going to be busy with Christmas, so there won't be a stream on Monday, but I think after Monday, throughout the week, we have a lot of stuff to do. Like, I think we might have 1 or 2 collabs with Boo Boo next week, so we'll see. And then Friday, we have a tournament going on, so I'll see you most likely either Sunday, which is tomorrow, or I'll see you Monday. Or not Monday. I'll see you Tuesday. Either or. Have a good night, though. Either way. For now, I'll keep going because I have this and I have the community thing to go have fun with. Quick, help me out. What? Taking out such a vicious creature means you will all outstandingly taking out such a vicious creature means you're all outstandingly capable. Please, won't you be good to the very end and let me possess you for a few days? The stench seems familiar. Why, you're a heliobus. Stench? Hua, when could you learn how to smell out a heliobus? Huh? So you can tell. Fine, no use pretending anymore. Just my luck. I find a host body and it turns out to be a stark raven lunatic. I can't take this. Can you please give me solid here and let me out so I can borrow another body for a couple of days? How can you even say this? Is there a problem? Wait up. Please clear up for me what all this midnight ruckus was about before. You're not going anywhere until you do. Fine. Didn't I already tell you? Besides, there absolutely no way I can escape right now. I wasn't the one who did all that violent stuff. She's incredibly insane and outside of my control. As for that midnight ruckus, that was when I finally managed to wrest back control. Well, she had a Jade Abacus on her with an emergency contact in it, so I kept trying to call them. I don't need to tell you what happened next. Alright, I finished explaining everything to you. Now you're gonna help me or not? I've got a way to get you out, but I can't let you borrow me. You'll have to go to prison and wait for a while. That's great, that's great. Everything is going great, as long as I get out of this meat suit and I'm not stuck together with this maniac. Well, come on out then. That's the best I can do. I can't get out of this body no matter what I try. There's this thought stuck in this girl's head. She doesn't let let it go no matter what, and it's binding us together tightly. The Mars-struck's lingering obsession? Could it be their emergency contact? Ahem, that wasn't me just then. I hope I didn't scare you. Just then, I managed to read the last remaining thoughts stuck in the girl's head. Whew, boy, I know what she wants now. She wants to see the emergency contact in her Jade Abacus one last time to say one final goodbye. Oh, to say goodbye to a friend? But that's not to mention whether or not her friend wants to meet up with the Mars-struck. She doesn't want her friend to be like this, right? This is a problem that's easily taken care of. You've just let me out of her body. I'll definitely help her grant her wish. We'll let her rest in peace.
Time for a buzz. A quick divination. Converge and awaken.
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of moonlight.
Oh yeah, finally free, trapping me inside herself like that. What an incredibly powerful obsession. I'll grant her final wish out of respect for such formidable power. Come on, let's go and see who it is she's so infatuated with. Don't worry, I'll just change into her appearance first. Good, that's how I remember it. And you are? What's up with you? We're just chatting. I'm Singrid, the Heliobiss you were just talking with. Come on, let's get moving. I don't think this is a suitable goodbye. This is going to be a bit tragic, I think. I'm about to go back right now. It's you, after all these years. You're finally thinking of coming back? It's me. I'm back. I thought you avoided me because you hated me. How could I? If it weren't for you scolding me then, maybe I'd still be an insufferable wretch right now. I shouldn't have been so mean to you before. I shouldn't have signed you up without asking first. All I was thinking about then was sending you off, and that's why I did something so stupid. Let the past be the past. Don't take it to heart, and I'm far too late to show my gratitude. Without you, I'd definitely still be all discombobulated. Oh wow. Discombobulated. There we go. I'm sorry about that call. My Jade Abacus got broken and everything was static. Good thing I'm seeing you now. Then, it's getting late and you should go home. It's no good hanging around outside when it's this late. But, how long were we chatting for? So what about you? Don't you want to go home and take a look around? No, I got something important on with the Tenwith Commission. I come to tell you I'm safe, and I should probably go back now. Always take extra care whenever you leave the house. You're running errands now for the Ten Lords. Things are different now, and I can't help you out with anything. Alright. You notice that AU seems anxious in her fingers. Fidget nervously at the hem of her blouse. How have you been? Pretty good. Oh. Anything else you'd like to say to me? Nothing. Take care, AU. You too, little sister. Huh? Huh? Little sister! AU maintains a solemn, sound expression as the air around her seems to freeze. After a while, she takes a deep breath to finally break this awkwardness of silences. Oh, the most awkward of silences. I've been fine. You don't have to worry. You can go with your mind at ease. As she says this, she lets out a deep sigh of relief, and you notice the rims of her eyes become red. You watch AU as she leaves until she's lost in night before landing out on your own sight. It's finally over. Now it's time for us to part. Goodbye, all. Where do you think you're going? Didn't you promise that you'd do anything as long as we help you get out of there? You really are tricky. Get into the gourd now! In you go! This one's slippery. Better get back to the fictional garden. I won't be able to relax until it's subdued there. I think the next tower outside of the middle one is over, I think over here-ish? It matches the layout of the UI screen for this. The menu screen for this. Even though it was all just a mistake, someone still somehow felt wrong. Those sisters are hard to understand. It's like this Cloud Knights and her past phrases. She's already Mars-struck, but she still managed to hang in there all because of her big sister. No wonder the heel bus possessed her. It's a pity to have lost touch with your own little sister for years, but when you finally meet again, it all plays out just like this. Ayu, do you think she already knows? Knows what? I mean, knows that her sister's already passed away. Seeing her final expression, it felt like she knew. I think so too. That last line of hers was a clear indication. What a careful observation. There's absolutely no way I could have noticed that detail. Yeah, seeing how she was, she would probably need to go back and digest things for a while. It feels like those two have quite a few stories between them. But if the people involved aren't willing to say, then we can't just make rash inquiries into their personal affairs. Forget it. This midnight terror or whatever is now resolved. The two of them meeting up again is like some kind of reunion. Based on official processes, something should get sent now that an assignment has been completed. I thank you for your efforts, Kusuriya. Great job. That's all for today. Head home early everyone. See you all later. Okay, I think we're about to enter the last set of major quests. Well, it turns out this whole thing was just a misunderstanding. I'm really sorry about that. But I never thought I'd see my sister again after all these years. Can I ask more context? My parents were Cloud Knights, but they passed away when we were young. Since I had to support both of us, I had to work all day and didn't have much time to discipline my sister. As a result, she ended up becoming a troublemaker and didn't even finish school. So I secretly applied for her to join the Cloud Knights, hoping that being in the forces could straighten her out, and maybe she'd become a better person. When she found out what I did, we had a huge argument. She thought I was meddling in her life. I thought she refused to serve and spilled the beans to the military affairs office, but she actually joined the Cloud Knights. After that, we started to drift apart, and eventually, one day, she disappeared without a trace. You did what we thought was best for her. She'll understand it when she grows up. Don't blame yourself for it. I always thought she didn't want to see me because she resented me for enlisting her in the Cloud Knights. But when I saw her today, she told me she got transferred to the Templar's Commission and didn't have the chance to contact me and explain everything. Now that I see that she's doing well, I can finally believe her. I like how you had an option to just ruin the mood of our whole group here. Now I see she's doing well. I can finally breathe a sigh of relief. As long as she doesn't regret it, I'm okay with it. Anyway, it was a matter of standard from the start. Sorry for dragging you into my family drama. Go for it, little Gui. I'll be supporting you. Fictional Garden number 4. Everyone, something terrible has happened. Hua is missing. What? Did she say where she was going before she left yesterday? No, she didn't. Now that I think about it, something's been off with her since yesterday. At Huahua. Maybe ask Kanya? Let's meet at the usual place. Our ghost hunter squad can't afford to lose any members. I've already published a post. Since you're here, let's give it a quick once-over. I'm on my way. Oh. Look, what is going viral? I love it when they say, what? So you haven't heard either? This made me blank out. You're saying that the word on the street is that I was going to quit, right? Uh-huh, totally. So is that true? Totally? True? This is fake news. Misinformation. My goodness, now you even watched my stream. Did you watch my stream? Look, we didn't say that. I'm a true fam. Come to think of it, this might make good content. All drama is content. Don't you know that, Gui? Anyways, I wonder if there's any other puzzles here. Yeah, there probably is. I just can't see them yet. Alright. Oh, the next one gives us... Okay, the next one is 1 million. Oh wait, actually have to claim the reward. There we go. And now... superimpose. Good. We got the wallpaper! Nice! We don't have the Orm Alley, but we have the next best one, which is this one, I feel like. Oh, that's so good! Look at that! That's so good! There we go. And we got the last reward from the Battle Pass. Alright, we're gonna go here. Go here. Oh, let's go check this. Kickstarter didn't happen. There's some weird ones in that group there. I think this is more than enough, almost enough. Wait, how much do we have? So it'll be almost enough to get us to 1 million. Oh. Okay, this is not the quest I was thinking of. So there's one more quest after this.
It appears we are all present. The Spiritfarers who were supposed to report to Huohuo mentioned they didn't see her today. I'll get straight to the point. I have no idea where Huohuo may be. However, if we combine our efforts, we may be able to piece together some clues. Each of you are close to Huohuo. Did you notice anything unusual about her yesterday?
She was concerned about her tail.
Yeah, Miss Huohua has been trying to track down Tail. In addition to helping the squad, that is. What if Huohua came across a lead today? Something that sounded like Tail's doing. Knowing her, she's probably gone looking for him.
And yet, she didn't come to any of us for help. That's not like her. Given the type of person she is, if she did have any clues, she would seek out our help. If she hasn't shared anything with us, it means there is only one possibility.
Right. Maybe someone deceived her with news about Tail. Told her she could only go alone. Sounds like a trick some nasty kidnapper would use.
Cirrus. The only one who may have knowledge of Tail's whereabouts is Cirrus, whose plans were foiled due to Tail's actions.
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where Tail is, given the shared history, they wouldn't hesitate to cause trouble.
Let's go. We must try to squeeze some answers out of Cirrus.
I don't get how. Wait, what the? Still gotta talk to Cirrus. Great. I love talking to Cirrus. You can tell from my voice, I do not like Cirrus.
Wow. Insects who don't know when to quit. I sense you have questions. Go on. Ask away.
Now I'm gonna ask for a fight this time?
Missing, and I'm willing to bet you know something about it.
How careless. Your companion vanishes right under your noses, and you fail to notice. Why am I the one you're pestering?
The Ten Lords' Commission might not be able to completely eradicate the Heliobi, but we have plenty of ways of dealing with them.
Ooh, how threatening. Save your breath. I know your tactics. Let's cut to the chase. I do know something about it.
I knew it!
Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found me. She asked me if I knew where Mr. Tail was, and I simply gave her a clue. She searched high and low, but came back empty-handed, of course. If only you could have seen her expression, simultaneously terrified and desperate to know more. Utterly hilarious. In the end, I became fed up with her constant nagging. I told her that her beloved Tail had splintered and been reduced to an ember without a single memory. You should have seen her face! I started feeling sorry for her. Out of pity, I told her that her tail was hiding in Cloudford, preparing to flee the Xianzhou on a star skiff. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission was in the process of recapturing all the Heliobi. If she were to turn to you for help, Mr. Tail would be imprisoned, even if she managed to find him. Looks like she took the bait.
Lies! You can't possibly know where Tail disappeared to.
Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But I have no doubt about one thing. My friends are ready and waiting for her in Cloudford. You should have faith in your friend. Perhaps Wawa is safe and sound. Perhaps she managed to subdue the Heliobi. If you rush to Cloudford, there's still a chance you might find her.
Not good. Let's head to Cloudford quickly.
The paperwork will have to wait. I'm coming with you.
right here. There's a shop here? There's a shop here? There was a shop here. Wait, what? Hoppa.
What do we do now? I'll go get help from the Alchemy Commission.
Hold on. Let me take a look at her.
Haya does a check on Huahua.
She's unresponsive. It looks like a heliobus has taken control of her mind. This isn't just a heliobus illusion. It's a complete sensory barrier, cutting off the individual from the outside world. In this case, even the harmonic chime won't work. This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission can handle. I'll take Huohuo back to the Ten Lords Commission. Perhaps they'll have an answer. As for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting squad.
But...
The situation has changed completely. Without the assistance of a judge, continuing would place all of you in grave danger, defeating the purpose of the squad.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save our friend.
I know. I understand. But please, let the Ten Lords Commission deal with this. We'll find a way to extract this heliobus from Huohuo.
Miss Hanya, tell me straight. Does the Ten Lords Commission actually have a solution?
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another heliobus to drive out the one that seized Huohuo's mind.
But why would a heliobus ever want to help people? Wait. Miss Hanya, do you mean to say that...
I've been keeping tail here all along.
What the heck?
What?
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
You made her experience all that emotional trauma.
Has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss Hanya?
As per our rules, any free-roaming heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested this.
It's a long story. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when my consciousness was on the verge of shattering into a million pieces. Time stood still. I watched myself parting from Ignomar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing an end-of-life experience. But why would a heliobus experience one of those? Ridiculous. Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom. But then...
Lucky for you, you met me.
My luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, judge. When I was with Huohua, she'd constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her, how I'd ruined her life. It was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So, in a fit of anger, I had this demon, judge, imprison me in the gourd.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
Ugh. Of course! We're pretty much co-workers at this point. So, all I have to do is possess Hua Hua and take out those other pesky Heliobi, right?
There's something I want to make sure of. Hold on. Okay, yeah, she always has tired eyes. I was like, why do her eyes look so tired?
Time to give this heedless creature a reality check.
It's all to you now, Tail.
It's exorcism o'clock.
Okay. Oh.
Where am I? Tail? Are you here? I feel like I've been possessed. Tail, is that you? Oh no. No, it can't be him. Tail always said only the most privileged are worthy of being his host. Stop overthinking, Hua. What should I do now? Mom? Is this an illusion? Mom, what are you doing here? I've missed you so much.
Stay back! Don't come any closer. I don't know who you are, but you're not my Hua Hua. Keep that filthy thing you're carrying away from me.
But I'm still me. I'm the one in control.
It's just a matter of time before it takes control of you. I'm sorry, Hua Hua. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords Commission. Oh, it's best if you pretend we never existed.
Hey, I remember you. Hua's tail is all singed. It looks like a giant sparkler. Stay away from us, monster! Trying to make us feel sorry for you? I can't stand people who do that. You're all so mean! Believe that freaking tail of yours! No one else has a tail that catches fire! Get lost! We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
But I'm not a monster.
Poor Hua Hua.
What should I do? Tail? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too. Everyone always leaves me. I don't want to be alone. Not again.
I haven't left!
Please, Tail. No more words. I can't bear to see you fade away.
Are you a judge or not? This heliobus is distorting your perceptions. Get a grip. Resist them!
They've
drag them all back.
Oh. We're controlling tail. That's cool. We're gonna have to. Are we gonna have to do the game where we have to catch the person again? Oh boy. Oh.
Let's bring this one back.
Should not go through there. I mean.
Hua Hua, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans.
Okay, this is the one we went through. And we want to go this way. Probably want to.
Let's bring this one back.
Use this. Yeah, I want to open up the way while we
gets
can.
so much attention. I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
Ugh, the behavior of these brats is astounding.
I can only possess one at a time. How are we going to possess both of them? Oh.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Gross!
Hey, want to lose a hand? Whoa, look! I brought everyone back for you.
Who's back?
Whoa, our precious girl. Mom and Dad shouldn't have left you all alone. Whoa, I'm sorry. I was just
Tail.
your tail is cooler than mine. Whoa, I've always dreamed about having such a cool tail. Why don't you come play with me?
Oh, they're only here because you possessed them and made them come back. This isn't what I meant.
Oh, come on. You wanted them to return. They return.
Tail? You're not an illusion. You're here. You're actually Tail. Where have you been all this time? I thought you were already
Dead? Well, I haven't exactly had a picnic. Exploding into countless shards, being your shadow for all those rotten years. It's about time I had some good luck. I thought about getting out of here, but I couldn't shake the feeling there was something wrong. So I came back to see if you could manage on your own, or if you were still a scaredy cat.
I'm sorry. I guess I still am.
No, you're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought of losing you forever was unbearable.
Forget about all that. I'm here now. But did everyone really leave you because of me?
But you came back for me. And that's all I need.
Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Well, somebody needs to keep you out of trouble. Speaking of which, there's a pesky Heliobus lurking right here. I'm coming for you. Don't even think about escaping.
Try harder.
Trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
Tedious.
All things in this world have their laws. Human creations. Together as one. Specimen sight. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Ba-ba-ba. Oh.
Suppress.
Ow.
Caution web. Stand down. Blade of moonlight.
So another wave? No, okay, goodness. Thank goodness. There is no more waves. Into the gourd you go. Taziroth.
Wawa, you're awake! Seems like Tails' operation was a success!
Madame Hanya, Miss Kuei, Sushang, and Miss Trailblazer. Thank you, all of you. Are you the ones who brought Tail back?
Well, where would we be without our squad leader? We had to help.
Oh, so Scaredy Cat is squad leader. Well, well, look at you.
That's just what Miss Gawain calls me.
Well, well, Tail actually does belong to Miss Huahua.
Excuse me?
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huahua. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter failure. If they saw Huahua as she is now, it would break their will.
Madam Hanya, urgent news from Fixtral Garden. The subdued Heliophi are stirring again.
What?
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, but they still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention.
Oh.
Cirrus may come across as hot-headed and impulsive, but under the surface, they are actually full of guile. No wonder they like to use analogies such as pawns and chess to describe people. One momentary lapse of concentration, and suddenly we find ourselves backed into a corner.
Are we really in a corner, though?
The end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Sushang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the General. Let's hurry back to Fixtral Garden now, while there's still a chance to turn things around. It's time to teach Cirrus a lesson.
Yep, there's the Foxing Dream. There we go. Okay. For now, I think that will be it for Sorrel.